This isn't your average Pokemon Pocket tier list. Here, we're judging what really matters. The vibes and the visuals. Yo, what's poppin'? It's Dolly, and in this video, I'm ranking every single card in the newest release purely on the art, not by how it plays. This video is gonna be split by rarity, so every chapter is gonna have its own tier list. So grab your tea, bust open your binder, and let's rank some art. So because there weren't that many cards dropped in the new pack, we're gonna do one massive tier list with all of the full arts, the 2-star EXs, 2-star trainers, rainbow borders, and even the shinies. So let's get into it. Melodic is pretty cool. I like how we get this border around it, you know, around the whole card, kind of really centers it. I like that it's this black background. I kind of would have preferred it to be like a dark blue, but this just seems like it's like in pitch darkness, you know, but it is very easy to see like when it's on the board. So for that, I'm gonna give it an A. Stunfisk is kind of silly goofy because of its facial expression. Like I kind of want to give it points. I don't know, this like reminds me of Family Guy for some reason. Are you getting that? Like maybe it's the art style? I don't really know. But either way, he's perfectly centered, but like, I don't know. Sometimes the Pokemon's design kind of brings it down, so I'm just gonna put it in B. Yamper is cute, you know, like he's chewing on your shoe. It's like he's kind of made a mess around here. You're camping. I like the compass, the camera, the stuff, you know, but I don't know. I've just pulled too many of these and it's just very useless, but we're going on the art. We're going on the art, so I don't know. There's nothing really wrong with this one, but I will put it above the Stunfisk in B. Latios, see, now this is really pretty. I like the space that we're getting here, the action. I don't know, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to put this A. I don't know if I can put it above Melodic though, if I'm being completely honest, because Melodic is just like, yeah, I don't know. Phanpy I really dig because he's like, what's that thing the elephants do where they like spray the water out their nose? I don't know, I just like the scene. I like this tropical, we get the Don fan, like the mom being like mad that they're having a good time in the back, you know, like I really dig this one. I'm gonna put this S. I'm actually gonna put this S tier. Azurill, see, I kind of, you know, I like the art style of this. It's simple, it's very easy to see still, like when it's in play, there's really good colors happening. I'm actually also gonna put the, I'm also gonna put it S tier. Yeah, at least for now, because we're only looking at the full arts right now. So like maybe once we start getting into the rainbow borders, we'll kind of start to shift some things around. So yeah, now Jumpluff EX here is kind of crazy because the background is typically always like what the typing is. So I would have expected more of like a green or something back here, but this red orange with the darker blue, just like violet almost, like pops so hard. I don't know if I can put this, because my issue with these is that there's really nothing else going on. But sometimes I dig these more than their rainbow versions, you know? So let's just move on to the next one. Entei, see, this is what I'm talking about. We get the red-orange behind him. I like the intimidating look, like he's kind of looking up like he's better than you. Pretty dang sick. I am going to put this in A tier though, just because it's hard for me to rank these higher than A or even B because there's just not much going on. You know, it's just, it is what it is. But the gold border for Entei specifically works really well, and that's kind of why I'm ranking it a bit higher, like in A. Because if we go to Suicune, like the gold is a little nice of a separator between, you know, this and the blue, because otherwise all this blue color would kind of start to get lost. It would kind of merge together, it would bleed in together. So for that, I'm also going to put it like here-ish. Yeah, just behind Latios, yeah. Now Raikou, again, I feel so bad because he's always getting done dirty. But this background color is just so gross to me. I feel like every time I see this background color, it's like this effect that they use for the background is it just doesn't fit for that color. Like it's really cool for other colors, but like for this one, it just looks like puke to me. And for that, I'm gonna have to put it like down here, honestly. Poliwrath, it's like, it's kind of cool because we got the green color happening, but like, why didn't we get this on Jumpluff? You know, like this is the green that I was talking about, but it's not that ugly puke yellow green kind of stuff happening, but it's You know, it's so I'm gonna have to put it like, I guess just right above Raikou. Yeah. Whitney's okay. See, now the problem is that we have nothing in C or D tier. There's just really nothing. The explosion behind her is really cool, but if like I'm being totally honest, this is like the weakest card out of all of them. The pink is pretty nice, but there's not like that great of separation. I don't know. It's okay. It's the weakest for sure. Traveling Merchant is, I really like this background color. I think it's one of those things where it's kind of getting carried by the design because there's just so much happening, you know, here and stuff. Like I kind of really dig it. So for that, I'm gonna put it up. This is tough, actually. Right there, yeah. His background is definitely the coolest. And he's kind of got like the swag with the scarf kind of flying. I kind of dig the pose. He's got the most aura out of all of them. So for that, you know, Whitney was C, Traveling Merchant was B. I'm going A, and honestly, he's gonna go like way up, like up here. Jumpluff EX, Rainbow Border. Now, I do like this, and I like how high up he is. I understand what's going on here, but like, he is so small in this image. He's so small in this image. He's like 15% of this image. So for that, I'm honestly, I'm gonna put this way down in D or in C, and this is probably gonna, you know, it's probably gonna upset some people. I understand, like, the art style is kind of cool and stuff, but like, I don't know, like when it's in play, it just doesn't look that good to me. Entei EX. Look at this dude. Up on it, like, how did he even get up here? You know, like where did he jump from? The volcano in the back with all the beautiful sunset, the rainbow colors leaking in, and I know that kind of happens, but like sometimes the rainbow colors leaking in doesn't really fit the rainbow art, you know, or the art that goes with the rainbow border, if that makes sense. So for that, honestly, he's going S tier, and he's going like all the way to the top. This is tasty. This is really, really good. Raikou EX kind of gets done dirty. Because like we got this purple pink blending in with the purple pink. Now the yellow does pop off, and thankfully we have the yellow over here. So like it does get a little bit better. Again, how did he get up here? I don't know. Not saying that he's bad, but he is gonna go to A tier. Poliwrath, this is an interesting one. I dig the sunset. I kind of like that he's rock climbing. And he's got his, you know, little evolutions down here. I feel like this is like something that we'd see like in a documentary of Pokemon, you know? And for that, I'm gonna have to put this way up too. I'm putting this like all the way in S, you know, like you're kind of starting to see it with like the Phanpy and the Poliwrath, like feeling like we're witnessing them like on a documentary or something, you know? I kind of really dig it. Suicune EX. Might be the best immersive. I'm gonna have to make a tier list once we get this last pack and just do like a tier list of all of the immersives that we got throughout year one, and I'm gonna have to split them up or something. Like I'll rate them by like just the card as it is for 5 points, like 1 through 5, and then 1 through 5 for the immersive video that you get with it, and then combine that score and see who, like, what ranks where. And Suicune honestly is probably, he really could be the best immersive. At least the video is man, what a comeback after the whole Lugia Ho-Oh debacle. This is beautiful. I mean, the pose is the best out of the dogs by far. The action with the water, it's perfect. That's like a perfect card. Now, if we're getting into the shinies, I really dislike shinies. As a disclaimer, they kind of upset me because I just want to be able to pull the rare cards. You know what I mean? Like, I've pulled so many shinies when that could have been a rainbow border or something else, you know? So they just get in the way, so I don't like them. And especially when they don't have like something crazy different to offer. You're about to notice what I'm about to do here, because Chimchar, barely different color, D. Monferno, barely different color, D. Psyduck, cool, right? Water type, he becomes blue. Not bad, but even still, we're putting it C tier, because the only difference is the fact that it's got a pretty background. That's it. Golduck, doesn't add anything different. D tier. Krabby, at least he's gold. At least he's gold. He's got some swag, so for that we're gonna put him B. And Kingler, the green is kind of cool. The green and gold, I'm a Packers fan, so for that he's also gonna get a B. I don't know what I'm saying, but the golden crab is way cooler. Pyukumuku, much better. That's another thing that I kind of forgot to mention about this, about when it comes to the shinies. The only other thing that I like when a shiny is dropped is a better pose. Like the shiny Bother Gengar was so much of a better like pose or art or just way to display the Pokemon, you know, and like kind of like display their character. That's the only other thing, like fix that, you know, and this Pyukumuku is definitely, I think, the coolest one out of all of them. So for that, I'm gonna put this like high A tier, but like right about like here. Gibble, you're not adding anything different, D. Gabite, shocking, also D. Now, Palladium Whooper still isn't adding anything. It's barely any different. Oh, it's a slightly darker color. Okay, whatever. Infernape EX. I mean, he's offering a little bit more. Sure, oh, cool. We get like this rainbow border, like stroke around the, but it's not enough for me. It's not enough for me. Again, and sometimes it's gonna be cooler looking on certain designs of Pokemon than others. Mew EX, the blue Mew, is God tier. And for that, I am going to put it up, right about there. That's as high as I can put it. Mew is just a cool card. You could still slot it in. It's not really worth the 2 points anymore, but this was a cool one to collect. Like, and that's another thing. Like, if it made impact, because sometimes they just bring back shinies for no reason. Like Golduck was for no reason. We haven't used him since halfway through Genetic Apex days, you know? So like, I don't know. If it's a collector thing, then cool, but don't give me so many shinies then. Garchomp, I hate to do this, bro. I hate to do this, but you're down here. You're down here in C. I'll give you a C, because nothing really changed, but at least you get the cooler background, and you know, the rainbow border is a little cool on you because it's a darker color, so it pops a little more. But again, not much. Clodsire, kind of the same thing. It's just Garchomp's is a lot cooler. So that's the finished tier list. I'm pretty stoked. I don't even have to rearrange any of these. I already know that this is like the order that I would go in. So that's my tier list on all the card art specifically. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Go ahead and like the video since you did so. And while you're down there, leave me a comment. What's your favorite art from this set? Let me know. Let all the other trainers know that are watching this video. May your packs continue to shine, your battles be won, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Take it easy. That was not the typical Suicune deck that we're used to though, but you know, it is what it is. Yo, shout out to whoever just subbed. Welcome to the Casual Club. Come. I know it's a little dark in here, but come get a front row seat next to my boy Cubo and Quagsire, gang. I don't know if you can see Colby down here with the drastic, oh, he ran away. Classic cat maneuvers.